Alright, people, welcome back to more Dragon Age Origins. I am recording. Yes. Where we last left off. Get loaded.
Of course.
We. Who the bring? Bring Alistair for now. Yeah, we'll bring our trio of classics. Yes, we'll work that. We kill Flemeth, finally. Romance Morgan. Nice. Goal achieved. Happy times. Anywho, what I have done, leveled up our characters, changed equipment out. We went up to, well, I went up to Switch Peak just to use the party chest, drop some gear off that I don't want to sell, but don't need. And all we got left, my ears, is to do a Orzammar. Side, can't do any of that. Stan has to go to the Frostback Mountains. Love letters.
Yes.
Usual shebang.
Indeed.
So let's get to it, people. To the Frostback Mountains we go. But yeah. Ooh. Thank God that didn't pop up when I was going the other way. Old Tegrin. Who do you be, Tegrin?
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
You see this discount, man? Okay. Told my skill sundry. Sick. Ceremonial armor is useless. Apprentice amulet. Fire and arrow. That could be. Mailer belt. I'll take those gifts. Don't know if I need the belt. Another apprentice amulet? Yeah, I would have preferred if you had health, but got what we got. Okay, Orzammar is closed off. Shocker. Anybody who's new? It's closed off. We know that much now. Nope, can't click it. There we go. Fact. Let's make a save. New save. Healing. Can I spell? Oh, fuck. How do you spell Orzammar again? Orzammar? No. That's not how you do it. I don't even have the R. M-N-A-R? 2 M's? Probably. Yeah, I know. We'll find out. Bounty hunters, eh? Do I sense a fight? Okay, combat magic activated. Good. Okay. I should have activated my other shit. Oh my god, I'm dying! Holy fuck. Thank God for a save. Holy shit, I didn't even notice the mage. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna redo that. Because now I know.
Of course.
Do I need spell magic? Oh, I can still pull a Tempest. Thank God. Alright, let's take out this fucking mage, though. Stunned? By what? Oh, Alistair, don't get stunned. And we got the crew in here. I think I missed all my attacks though. Which is fine. You know, it's not like I need to hit things. Totally love missing attacks. I love it so much. Nothing down there. Ah, there's Orzammar proper.
Most traders aren't allowed into Orzammar, so they just sort of gather near the
Yeah,
doors.
perfect.
There's no laws up here at all, I'm told.
Interesting, interesting. Companions. Far end. Thomas Deserter. There we go. Okay, we got people here. Surface Dwarf, She Shug, Tornus, the Deserter. Chicken.
You have some kind of problem.
Yeah, Blackstone, man.
What was this about?
Gotta take you in.
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Why do we always take the violent path? Dude, I forgot about my rock armor. Damn. Hot damn.
Delighted.
Quest updated. Perfect. Blackstone
So
quest
I shall.
completed. Dagger. Service drawer for Raven. I don't need to deal with Ravens anymore, thank gosh.
Step right up, friend, and have a look at the finest selection of
Oh, I
almost
should've brought
new
Stan.
armor and weaponry east of Orlais.
You fearing?
Oh, you've heard of me. What have you heard? And just so you know, some of my competitors have been trying to besmirch my sterling reputation.
Fine Canary sword.
Canary? I'm afraid I don't know the word.
And, people you looted, yeah.
Oh, them. Well, I have a few shields here. I had one sword, but I sold it already.
Who?
A collector. I can't go telling you all about my paying customers. One, it's not ethical. And two, it's bad for business. A lot of my customers are sensitive types. They don't want their personal business related to every stranger who happens along.
Yeah, or the original
If I'd
owner.
known he was still breathing, I would have used a knife.
Oh,
I mean, I'd have been more careful.
where's the sword now?
Redcliffe. The guy who bought it lives in Redcliffe. He's a collector. A dwarf named Dwin, I think. I don't want any trouble. If you see that giant, tell him I don't have it, would you? I don't, I swear.
You want to keep? Oh, I'll keep quiet for 3
Three?
sovereigns.
I call it highway robbery, but I'd be smearing the good name of highwaymen everywhere. Fine. Here's your blood money.
Yes.
Take it and go.
Shipwrecked Sten. Completely forgot about that. Gossip.
You hear about those hunters from Oswald? The Regent strung them up like foxes.
He didn't.
He did, and he's proud of it too. Says that the other Bannermen are going to get the same.
I can't believe that. That's not right.
There's the next apprentice, baby. What is this? Day drop.
What can I do for you?
Have a letter, man.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Quest updated. Perfect. Let's do our dead drop. Whoa. Great. Supposed to be lethal. Due to the time pack. If you are satisfied with the job you have done, yeah, I want money. That's all I want.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone. But they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Oh, I thought you were a merchant, buddy. Dang. Brian, who the heck are you?
This about the guild? I swear, I didn't tell them anything. I just took the sovereigns.
What the fuck? Okay. Wow. False witnesses. Oh, yes.
So, what does your uncle say? Is he doing what you said?
Shh, not so loud.
So who's listening? I don't see any soldiers around, do you? I'm tired of whispering.
Look, I'll tell you about it later. Not while you're yelling about, that's for sure.
Okay, alright, you gossipers. What do we have up here?
King Logain will not...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign Dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Logain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have important business.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Have your people retreated?
Hide because they are dwarves.
Alright.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endroni Dukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
Always an issue. Always an issue. You may see Native Ferelden. In reward, this tree on Blight obliges Orzammar to help
Dwarves
me.
killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Logain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Logain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
That's enough. Raise your blade. You're so tough. Logain is the traitor who killed King Cailan. Intimidate, run to Frost King. The dwarves are not hearing it again. Today. Let's intimidate.
You'll hear of this. King Logain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Alright, Codex.
Trust follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Sick. So what was in that codex, baby? King Endroni Dukan. Endroni House Dukan traces ancestors match the Paragon Dukan. Greatest warrior of Orzammar history who beat back Darkspawn hordes in the first fight. The second son, King Ansar Dukan, he became heir after his elder brother died improving. In respected king of 4 generations, he restored contact with Kal Shirak, the only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire, which had been lost during the first Blight. Nice.
Paragons, if I remember right. The best of their ancestors.
Of course.
The Paragons. As I studied my Dwarves, I became aware that their social system was as rigid as the stone that surrounded them. From the lowest servant to the King of Orzammar, each dwarf has a caste, a rigid social standing, which dictates what he may do and how he may do it. And fascinating then was that the dwarves, stubborn and proud as they may have been, building a way for even the lowliest dwarf to bypass the caste system and reach prominence. Any dwarf has made an achievement significant as community Paragon, of any dwarf above all others. To become Paragon is to be recognized as essentially a living ancestor. Your words are considered ineffable, and the dwarves liken you unto a god. Family, those you choose to ascend with you, become the founders of a new line of nobility. Indeed, every existing noble house among the dwarves traces its line back to a founding Paragon. It's a rare thing, however, My visit, I learned that only one paragon has been elected in generations, the Smith Bronca, exalted for discovery of smokeless coal. I met the Paragon Bronca only once during my stay, and I consider it an odd occasion. Indeed, surrounded by those of her house, this ill-tempered woman was draped in the finest clothing and jewelry, and was obviously revered even above the highest nobles, as above even the king. Yet she seemed to enjoy none of it, and the burden of being a living legend is great, it appears. Statues of Paragons are found throughout Orzammar, but they are nowhere so prominently dead in the Hall of Heroes, through which one passes on entering from the surface. It's a breathtaking sight to behold, great works of stone, all seemingly in the whole of the scenes above. It is meant to impress upon Orzammar of all who have gone before. I think it is also meant to remind dwarves going to service, and thus abandoning the brethren forever, of all they are to leave behind.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Bronca, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her.
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, Mother.
Details. Alright, mission.
You do not truly think I look as my mother does, do you?
Have you really been thinking about that all this time?
I am simply curious.
And not insecure in the slightest, I'm sure.
I think I look nothing like her.
I don't know. Give it a few hundred years and it'll be a spot-on match.
I said that I look nothing like her.
All right, got it. Totally different. I see that now.
Amazing. Commission report. Commission report. Can't click. The key to the city. Quest related. While the concerns of merit, the assembly has made itself clear. Space within the flag is at premium, and the intended function of the Hall merits the additional resource granted. The statues of Paragons must be the core of the Hall of Heroes. That benefits Jor's interest. It's worth a glimpse at the service ambassadors have at Orzammar. Not just for their ancestors, but so the stuff for which they were born. Shaped for the understanding complexity of its raw form. So our second purpose as the last sigh for the parting brethren. Heavy gaze at our ancestors' backs. It's a reminder of duty and consequence. We'll promote all merit trade. We'll also reinforce that those who leave for too long will return as traitors to stone. Interesting. Nope. My friends are playing Marvel Rivals, so if that leaks in, it leaks in. Unfortunately. Not a lot I can do about it.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the diamond quarter. I will not have Cailan incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Jesus. Alright, what introduction. Codex updated. Lord Pearl Harmont. It's one of the oldest noble houses and as old as Orzammar itself. Indrian's most trusted advisor, Harmont is well known for being an able administrator and the author of many compromises the ever-warring assembly. Balin, Dukin. Third king and his children, Balin has always been considered the last and the least to his family, not the heir, nor the favorite, nor as accomplished as your sibling. Balin's most notable trait was his ability to stay out of trouble.
Especially in front of outsiders. We'll all have him in the Legion.
Guard, what's up, brother?
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Any other explanation? Yeah.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Baron and Harold to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the
Okay,
Shaper
I was
of
asking
Memories and the
questions.
Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Can't see function like this.
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there. Sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand.
Okay, man.
If you
I'm
must
just asking
be our
questions.
warden, at least know us. Go to... Yes, you should.
Okay. Bye. Focus on the layout of the city of Orzammar. Dwarves are lauded for their craftsmanship, and the city of Orzammar is one of their finest works. Orzammar lies at the heart of the Frostback Mountains, deep underground. The city arcs outward from the royal palace, which is built around a natural lava vent, continuously fountain liquid rock, which both lights and heats the entire cavern. The topmost tier of Orzammar is home to the noble cast. The palace is fanning out in both directions from the court of the king, as well as the Shaper, which is a repository for all dwarven knowledge. The lowest tier is the commons, where the merchant caste holds sway and where the finest works of Orzammar's craftsmen are for sale. In the center of the river of lava, connects to the commons by a causeway of the proving grounds, a sacred arena where the dwarves, by ancient tradition, settle disputes. On one side of the fiery river are the ruins of an old dwarven palaces, found in despair, which the locals call Dust Town, now home to the city's castles. On the other side of the river are the deep roads, which were once joined the sprawling dwarven empire together, but now, after centuries of darkspawn incursions, are largely sealed off. Nearly all knowledge of this network of underground passages has been lost, even to its builders. Alright, where's my go? So, I want to enter.
As you desire.
That's what she said, girl. Aha! I had to throw it in there, people. Does my hand only last for a certain amount of time, or does it go away? Yeah. Wall carving. Life in Orzammar. So many codex entries, people. The dwarves of Orzammar are quite unlike those found in most human cities. Although Orzammar derives its fast wealth from trade with human kingdoms, all dwarves who come to the surface to trade are stripped of their position in society. Dwarven merchants so ubiquitous in human cities that many people labor under the impression that all dwarves are merchants, but their whole race worships coin and trade. These surface dwarves are atypical creatures, the ones willing to give up all ties to their kin and sacrifice their rank in order to conduct business. Below ground, dwarves are people obsessed with honor, their own and that of their family. Most nobles incorporate chainmail even into formal gowns because slights and insults often turn deadly. Wow. There are people, yeah, we just saw that though. They are people who revere excellence and strive to achieve in all things. Even members of the servant caste have been elevated paragons, usually posthumously in recognition of remarkable service. Janar, what do you got?
Welcome to Janar Family Armor.
Janar.
I must say, you look like our type of people.
You know it, buddy.
Looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
You know anything about what's happening, King?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
Part of the Smith cast?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
Let me see what you got in store.
Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
Rock knocker. Dwarven gear. Wow. Not a lot. Trap plans. Take that. Take snuffing. Fresh here. 10 cold damage. Fresh here. I don't know where to get that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, I'm here. Okay, so now I can get. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, well, simple codex entry. That's what we do. Alright, Filda, what you got for us? Oh, shit. Oh.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What are you praying for?
My name is Filda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by Darkspawn that way.
I'll look for him if you want.
There is no way except to brave the Deep
That's what I
Roads
do,
yourself.
though. Some Grey Warden, that's what we do.
Warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
Woo! Alright. Brother.
Watch out for that puddle of whatever it is.
Legdar?
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Okay. Your allegiance to Balin is clear.
Not
Why?
your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Some say Balin killed his father? What? Oh, yeah, okay.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
And prove it again. I'll see what
I'll take
store.
your gold. You're good for that.
Interesting lure trap plans. Tomor vessel. What? Sick. Shadow of the Empire. Strength, Dex, Stamina regen. Definitely take that. Oh, I'm actually kind of interested in this. 9 armor. 2 decks. Bunch of fire resistant though. Oh, that's interesting. I'll think about it. Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
I didn't think the dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need?
The Shaper controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
The Shaper of Memories?
The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaper, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
Where can I find the Shaper?
The Shaperette is in the prime tier of the city, near the royal estate. Does this mean you will help me then?
Yeah, why not?
I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
And that's Dust Town. What's this? Ah, Dapster's Tavern. A tavern that never closes. Never. Okay. We got people here.
Ugh, just do not buy anything, or touch anything, or sit anywhere.
Thanks, Morgan. Cora.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I hear about the city.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperette. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
What should I see?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castless build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
What's the Proving?
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
I like a drink.
With 52 types of ale, 17 types of meat, and a dozen imported wines. We should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
Wow.
I recommend a break-in brew. She has a heavy head and a deep, rich taste. 3 silvers gives you a pint.
Sold.
A break-in brew never fails to hit the spot. I hear you spoke to Lord Haramont. He's a good man.
Did I?
Puts Orzammar's
I
needs
don't
above
remember
his
this.
own. Well, I have other customers to see too. If you need anything else, just call me over.
Ah. That's how Sealer. Whatever. Lost copper. Nevin, who are you?
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brew?
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with
Naveen.
Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit. Yourself?
Galen, Grey Warden.
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dunca, something like that.
Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
You work for Balin?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
I respect that. Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Never been in the deep roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
We're sending you out.
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers.
Tigers.
Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who else is in deep roads?
Lord Haramont's got his own men there, all looking for signs of Bronca. Guess the city's getting to miss having a paragon. Everyone wants someone to put in charge.
Who's Bronca?
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago.
Oh, damn.
No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
Okay.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Lord Helmy.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
Controversial opinion.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does the caste system work?
Badly.
Oh my god.
Serious. Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding
So 80
examples
votes.
of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
You should get going.
As you wish.
Goodbye, honey. Featuring Nervous Adventurer.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Okay. Quest Unbound. Ah, yes. VC Unbound. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wall cover right there. I missed that completely. The cast. Visitors of Orzammar should keep in mind that the hierarchies of Dwarven society are much more complex than their own. It is easy to gravely install a man simply by mistaking position. Since you don't understand loss of life and limbs, great. I will attempt to mitigate the danger before my fellow travelers. This society of Orzammar is divided into nobles, warriors, smiths, artisans, miners, merchants, and servants. Now, you are undoubtedly saying to yourself, we have all those divisions among our own people. This is a dangerous misconception, I bet. Certainly, we do have nobility, artisans, merchants, and these positions are largely inherited from parents. However, the younger children and noblemen often choose to be artisans or soldiers, and some merchants may join the army, or become servants, or apprentice themselves to be a craftsman. This is all freely chosen, limited, perhaps, by the circumstances of birth, but still chosen. What is a matter of choice for most human folk is dictated entirely by birth for dwarves. No one may become a smith who is not born to a smith caste parents. A servant who marries a noble one will never be a noble himself, and although his daughters be nobles, his sons be servants, for daughters inherit the caste of their mother, while sons inherit the caste of their father. Nice. Nice. Alright, to the west side now. You're looking for... Yes, Nug regular. There's Dagna.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
You think it's dangerous?
Gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
If I see any nugs, I'll send your
Good on
way.
you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
The last nug. Garen.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's
Hold on,
luxury
Dagna.
goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with.
One of
What was I
those?
saying?
Are you alright?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad thing. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
I will. What we got? Tome of Physical Technique. I don't need that. The Rose's Thorn? Ooh! Ooh! That's also really good. Also, so expensive. Holy shit. Life Giver. Now that's also good. I will take the guess. Flawless stuff. Oh, it's the Flawless Crystal guy. 10 con? Oh, why am I so poor though? Damn. Alright. Holy shit. Wow. Alright, what we got here?
You
Dagna.
look like you're not from around here.
You could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
The Circle of Magi?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
What? Why wouldn't they?
No dwarf has ever studied at the Circle of Magi. I guess you never read First Enchanter Caitlin's treatise concerning dwarfs and the non-heritability of magic. He tested dwarfs from 20 bloodlines and found they couldn't perform any level of spell casting, regardless of lyrium exposure or time on the surface. The Circle speculates that lyrium in the stone shields us from spiritual influences, and over time made us immune to them.
Huh. What do you want to do? I want to do at the Circle.
I want to go to the Circle to study.
I assure you that desire will depart the moment you arrive.
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Everybody's Circle. Your
That
request?
would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smith
Oh,
Cast.
Janar, I know
Tell
that
him I've
guy.
already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Verticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't even gotten a response, lady, but alright. I appreciate the enthusiasm.
Hey, what's down there?
There's a fucking Nug. That's what we got. The Shapers of Life. Westport's carved legacy from stone, but history is more than the comings and goings that fill the streets. These characters are old cuts and well traveled. The true will of stone is revealed far from the halls of politics and commerce. The shaper must step away from the familiar and seek out revelations from the frontier or buried secrets from past abandoned. First walk away if he is to return. Come here, Nug. Yes. Nug. The Nug is an omnivore common to the deep roads. A hairless creature that's almost blind as well as completely docile. Spends most of his time wading in shallow pools as well as mud pits, feeding on small insects, worms, and in a pinch, limestone and simple metals. Indeed, the digestive system of Nug is legendary, able to make a meal out of almost anything a Nug finds on the cavern floors. Nugs produce rapidly, spread to any niche within the deep roads they can find. To provide a variety of predators such as giant spiders and deep stalkers, so too do dwarves make meals out of them. Nugs are, in the poor slum portions of Orzammar, one of the most common sources of meat available. Some dwarves even domesticate the creatures, claiming to find the creatures' high-pitched squeaks pleasing. Nice. Alright.
Go on, I'm out of the Nug game. Got nothing to sell.
Dude, I'm giving you a fucking Nug.
Saraka, I'm back in the game.
I'm back in the
Such
game.
as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Dude, 12 silvers? Let's go. Another fucking Nug. Hell yeah. Alright. Document. Document.
It's nice to see you two together. Love is such a wonderful thing, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Is this more of your insipidness?
I was talking about you and the Grey Warden. You don't think the rest of us haven't noticed, I hope?
There is nothing to notice. What you call love is nothing more than a wishful fancy.
Oh, you don't fool me. Deep down inside, you must be glad of it.
Let me tell you one thing, and let us speak of it no more. Love is a weakness. Love is a cancer that grows inside and makes one do foolish things. Love is death. The love you dream of is something that would be more important to one than anything, even life. I know no such love.
Oh.
What I know is passion, the respect of equals. Things far more valuable that I'll not speak to you of any further. Now be gone.
Fuck, holy shit, Morgan. Grab it, excuse you. Peach's City. Pursuant to Order 5-1A, I think. No dwarf internet casts may conduct business in the Commons. This was subsequently clarified by Assembly to mean that owning and operating stalls or kiosks is limited to those of identified and improved house names with traceable ancestral lineage to at least 3 generations. Exceptions include individual purchase of goods or service from established stalls or kiosks, provided the funds are presented at the opening of the transaction at the discretion of the stall or kiosk owner. Stress to the need to maintain strict quality control over all goods and services that flow Orzammar, especially when we are making a concerted effort to encourage outside investment. Standards of Dust Town and that of the common brand are simply not sufficient. Your trade permit is hereby denied. Models reclaimed wires. Did I just talk to that guy? That's Garen. What's up, Nug? It's improving. Oh, loading screen. Work with me, please. Please. Just proving fan, proving master, proving vanguard.
I hear there are all kinds of rules that govern the proving. They get very mad if you break the rules.
Yeah, well, they can suck
And so
my
I shall.
dick. Not possible to pick. No, but my thing says head through the southern door. Alright, let's talk to you then.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the proving arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
Sounds like fun. I'll come
Enjoy
back there.
our grand city.
Okay, so the proving's closed right now. And I want that wall carving. Ah well. Let's go outside. There should be more nugs out here. Oh, I can't click down there. Liliana, what are you doing?
So have you heard? Morrigan and him are, you know.
Have you nothing better to do than spread idle gossip? And besides, he can probably hear us both. You're not being very discreet.
No, look, he's not even paying attention.
Damn!
Maybe. You don't think that he's serious about it, do you? The woman is a vile fiend.
Well, look here. Now who's an idle gossip? Meow.
You're the one who started this, I might remind you. And I'm ending it.
Oh my gosh. That's the first time hearing that. It's, wow. To be fair, I probably think the same. Nug nugs. Alright, Nug Wrangler. Where you at? There you are. And then Diamond Quarters where we're going.
You're the best wrangler I've ever... You're the... I trust Vala, my nug wrangling friend.
Is that all of them? Oh yes. No, this conversation history complete quest. Yep, that's it. That's the Nug quest, baby. Unless there's more. Alright. Diamond Quarter. I don't know how long I'll record for. 6 o'clock right now. I don't want this. Wow, we really went up. Wow, we climbed. This is cool though. Council's writ. Key to city. It's agreed that no rules of procedure are explicitly broken, but a 5-day filibuster is nonetheless worthy of seizure. Division of House Orzammar property was deliberated for a full session and forfeiture of the southern state deemed a necessity. Since the birth of a young Cade necessitates his elevation of status. Excuse me, and it is unthinkable for a noble family to live in slums. It's responsibility fell to accommodate placement of his family. It's not possible to simply journey new space in the Diamond Quarter without compromising flag structural integrity. Lord Dace's comment that if Lord Garosmont didn't want a new heir, he should have slummed for a concubine was indeed inappropriate, but the proper procedure for resolution through proving was followed. Both parties agreed to accept his retraction, and that matter is considered separate and closed. Traditionally similarly regarding the placement of the Dunko clan stands. Nice. Gargar and Vidal Helmi. Oh. Juice Bomb?
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
Prior.
Could the end of Orzammar be nigh? And assure the future of Dwarven society.
Yeah, that's it. Lame. Lady Dace.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Okay. House of Duke and Shield of Orzammar. The Assembly has never named Paragon with so little disagreement as there is a Paragon for Paragon Dukin. No naysayers, only a single aspiration. His worthiness was unquestionable, his favor of the ancestors clear. But family rumor says that the man himself was keeping trouble, prone to fits of melancholy colony and self-doubt. Never satisfied with his great achievement to protect Orzammar, he died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying hags. For he was a Paragon, he was a little note. The memories tell us that he never entered a single proving. He never sought to elevate his place among the warrior caste. He spent most of his years prior to the First Blight fighting skirmishes in Deep Roads, keeping them free from Sur's bandits, content to live quietly with his wife and daughters. When the Blight began, it caught Orzammar in the midst of the vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior caste was caught up in feuding, whereas where attacks ported, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend their flag, and no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings for the safety of any others. The assembly was so utterly tied up with the infighting that the dark spawn spread unchecked to the gates of Orzammar herself. The Chaos of Dukin gradually took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages called upon the smith caste's plan of arms and bypass the assembly and the nobles entirely. His leadership, Orzammar was saved from annihilation. For his insubordination, he was made Paragon. Yet, he always considered it a defeat. Damn. Alright, that's cool.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors. Our prince has Orzammar's deadliest warriors behind him.
Okay.
So, how is it the dwarves have a king? I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
I wonder if my roommate's voice will seep in. That would be pretty funny. So what's in the royal palace? My door is shut, right? Yeah, my door is shut. I can't do anything, guys. I'm sorry. I do my best. Royal palace. Royal guard, royal guard. Oh, wait, this must be... What the fuck? What? Oh, consistent. What is this? Did I not miss? Not what I wanted.
Ancestors. Good on you, Warden. You caught them in the act.
Indeed, I did.
Desperate times drive people to strange things.
Indeed, I'm just that good. No problem. Royal Guard number 1. Oh, what do we got? Great. Let's try. Ooh, okay, make a save. Let's get ready for combat.
As you desire.
Many of King Endrin's belongings have been rushed into storage, clean trophies long reign. Among devices is a small glass factory. I should cold. Take it. Shattered. Fuck. No, kidding. Alright. Resistance. Oh, that's doing good work. Oh. Wow, that was close. But we're good. We good. Black Vials. I don't know who it is. 5th, 4th, 2nd. Looks like I need to find just the 3rd now. Love letter. Let's go.
Of course.
Whoa. Throne room, eh? Throne of Orzammar. Can I? Caged in stone. The beast is foreign, but the need is familiar. Home and hearth suffer beneath strafe and strangers. These new kin of this frail and bitter as friends. Then strangers will reverse on behalf, and they work with their use of binds with stone. No longer fear the skies, but fear archery above. Lord from above, corner crowd, 3 standing in position, and a 4th signals the throne. Stasis for the beast, so long as the king holds the throne, so long as the king's will is held. So, I think I vaguely remember this. Yes. I remember. Freely. Oh, back here. Sick. Okay, that. Sounds my correctly united. Approach the throne once more. Okay.
I am listening.
A dragon. A basic dragon, eh? Dark Sustenance, let's go! No. Let's not do that. Oh my god. Yeah, I almost killed myself. Oh, the rabbit died. Ageless. Two-handed. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Sick. Man, they didn't even know. Alright. Let's head back out. That's a very simple fight. Alright, game. Please work. Please load. Yes. Oh, House Harrowmont. I miss House Harrowmont. Let's check them out real quick.
Lord Balin is the voice of change.
Lord Balin is the voice of change. Yada. Oh, this is Harrowmont right here.
News of the hour.
Really missed that.
Lord Balin from it.
Butler, Harrowmont Guard, Noble, Dueling. I could chat you up, but that's part of the main thing. Yeah, so we'll hold off on that for now until we are ready to commit to the main quest. Oh, Liliana, I love you for this. Oh, what's up, guys? Tarsi. Tarsi? Tarsi.
It's done.
Can I pick up the scroll? Can I pick up the scroll? Can I pick up... Up.
Mm-hmm.
Name from King Edrin. Ooh. Well, how much? My guilt weighs heavily on me, and I know now that I was a fool. Only a fool would cut out his own heart and burn it for the sake of appearances. I allowed the assembly to send my child to exile and death because I feared on acquiring to Trian's murder would turn our house to scandal. You've been my rock and my shield these 9 months, and for that I thank you. But I must ask for one thing more. I wish to discover my child survived. The smallest trace set my mind at ease. Send your men, your scouts, anyone will go. Beyond the things I met, he says if word spreads my wish, our house will be undone. He doesn't know that Dukin is already lost. I stressed when I sacrificed what was most precious. Please, Beryl, help me. I come to you not as a king, but as a father. Okay, so you want Harriman to find the exiled son.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I'm afraid of the stone for you.
Okay. Interesting. Doesn't tell us more, so we're only going to gather what we hear people say. Alright, now we can get a move on.
Legion of the Dead Warriors secretly wear Prince Balin's colors.
That's the Chamber Assembly. Ignore that still. We got... And this is the Shaperate. And this is as far as we go? Yes. Shaperate.
Who would dare take from the memories?
What we got?
Orden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shaperate. What have we been reduced to?
Just get a look at him.
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Okay. Quest. Cataloger. Anything to say?
Perhaps you should stand over there instead.
Okay. Book.
And so I shall.
A Legion of Steel. Paragon Cailan vanished in the 11th year of the reign of King Valtor. And with the Paragon, the entire process for golem manufacture was lost. Expeditions were sent into Deep Roads to track him, but the Darkspawn drove them all back. Finally, the second year of the reign of Queen Getha, 126 golems, the entire Legion of Steel, were sent to recover the Paragon. None returned. The Shaper of Golems refused to report any further attempts to find Cailan. The Paragon was officially declared dead. The Shaper never recovered from the loss of the entire Legion of Golems, and never again allowed an all-golem regiment in the Deep Roads. Orda.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
What kind of research?
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the Deep Roads.
I'm Grey Warden. I'm not afraid.
A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balan and Lord Harrimont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any records, that could do it. That could prove I'm a noble. If you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Hey, I can do things. I'm just badass. I'm built different. Shaper. Just
When I
generic Shaper
last
man.
walked this hall, Endrin was king and
Endrin,
Orzammar
okay.
was at peace.
The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories.
Zebor, like your name. How do you know who I am?
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you.
I'd like to push an open chantry here.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city.
Only half of Brother Burkle, Cleric of Redcliffe.
I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
The chantries churches could greatly aid Orzammar. What harm would it do and preach? And what harm would it do?
He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzammar's traditions. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now, is there anything more?
Yeah. Tell me some history.
We were a great empire once, outnumbering even humans and elves. We traded with your Tevinter Imperium, and our land stretched as far in the deep roads as theirs did above. Kal Sharok was capital then, but we lost too many battles. We lost our golems, and we lost our territory. Now the Empire is simply ruined tunnels filled with darkspawn.
What are the deep roads?
They were once our highways beneath the mountains. Now the darkspawn claim them and few venture there, except your order, who enter the deep roads when they retire, so they can die slaughtering as many darkspawn as possible.
How'd you lose your golems?
The Paragon Caridon, a smith of unsurpassed genius, invented the golems. For years they were our weapon against the darkspawn. One golem is worth a dozen dwarves in battle, but Caridon's Tig is far into the deep roads. When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems. There are books about it along these walls if you would read more.
What's Tig?
They are to us what a colony is to surfacers.
Kal Sharok?
At the other side of the old empire. During the last Blight, the kings of Orzammar knew they couldn't hold everything. They sealed the deep roads, abandoning everyone still trapped in far-flung settlements. It was the only way to survive. Kal Sharok is the only other city to outlast the Blight. We only rediscovered them recently, and they still haven't forgiven us. The Paragon...
Okay, that was the same thing.
When it fell, we lost his secret to creating golems.
Let's talk basic Orzammar.
I will settle your mind if I can, Warden.
Ancestor and Paragon.
All dwarves who die return to the stone as ancestors, to guide their families forever. But only one every few generations rises to Paragon. A Paragon is a dwarf whose accomplishments change Orzammar so much that the Assembly recognizes they've been born blessed. They are venerated as living ancestors and found a new noble house forever bearing their name.
Okay. That's what Branka was?
Branka is a Paragon, now and into death. She was born a smith, but her inventions caught the Assembly's eye. Before she had seen 20 years, she created a smokeless coal. It could burn in a cave without vents and no one would choke from it. It earned her Paragon status.
Where's Branka now?
She went into the deep roads 2 years ago seeking out secrets of the ancient smiths. She never returned.
How did the caste system come to be?
According to our legends, 7 brothers founded our empire. The youngest, Bloadlik, was the wisest and was chosen king. His children formed the noble caste. The eldest, Giachet, trained his sons to defend their king. They became the warrior caste. Shotgyar founded the artisans. Orzatyar forged our first swords. It was Orzammar who dug the mines that became our city's foundations. The twins Koapar and Noct both founded trading houses, but Noct was wounded in battle. On his recovery, he swore to serve his brother's sons.
What about the casteless?
The casteless descend from criminals and those repudiated by their own families, or who chose to go to the surface and live by human laws. They have no ancestors to guide them and no families to claim them. They should not have been born. Their parents defied their shame and brought cursed children into the world. It's better they die young.
Seems easy for you to miss them.
Their births are not recorded in the memories. In Orzammar, they do not exist. Is there something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
Let's go back to my first question.
Speak your mind.
That's it.
Your presence here has been recorded in the memories. I wish I knew what significance it has.
Alright, scribe. Now, time for codex entries. Deep roads. There is no dwarf alive who remembers the deep roads as they once were. They were network tunnels that drew the thugs together. To be honest, it isn't even right to give them such a simple term as tunnels. They are works of art, with centuries of playing demonstrated in the geometry of their walls. The statues of the paragons that watch over travelers, the flow of lava that keeps the deep roads lit warm, the cloud gazers up on the surface talk of the Imperial Highway built by the Magisters old. A raised walkway that crossed thousands of miles. Something that could only have been built by magic. Perhaps it is comparable to the deep roads, although we dwarves didn't need magic. I suppose it doesn't matter anymore. The Darkspawn rule the deep roads now. When Orzammar sealed off the entrance to the deep roads, abandoning everything that lay out there, we handed over the kingdom that was to those black bastards forever. To think that there are genlocks crawling over Orzammar now, tearing down our statues to find our greatest works. Corruption covers everything we built up there. Every dwarf who goes out and comes back says it gets worse with each past year. The fountain spreads a little further. The cloud gazers think the Darkspawn are gone just because they aren't spilling out into the surface. One day, when Orzammar is gone for good, they'll find out differently. Those Darkspawn won't have anywhere else to go but up. That'll do it. The Surus folk will have themselves a blight that'll never end. Praise of the humble king. I once served a human some nug, and he proclaimed that I was like eating an unholy union of pork and hare. The idea disturbed him so much that he declined to finish the serving and made himself content with some stale bread. Of course, this only goes to show that servicers, human or otherwise, have tragically unrefined palate. The nug is sure the most delicious animal I've ever tasted. Only a dead man would not salivate at the thought of a tender morsel of roast nug only in his mouth. Paragon Varen, although his house has fallen, shall always be remembered for discovering the wonders of nug flesh. Mainly, it was discovered only out of desperation, when he was separated from his legion and lost to deep roads for a week. But we won't hold that against the good Paragon. While no pancakes and nuggets, my own children love these. That's hilarious. The nug dishes one encounters most often. Nug can be prepared in interesting and elegant ways. The late King Ansgar Dugan adored nug, seared on a hot metal plate and finished in the oven. Dressed in a cream sauce, flavored with deep mushrooms. You must be careful when using the mushrooms from the deep roads, because they often grow close to Darkspawn bodies. Great. They say this is what gives them their unique flavor and intoxicating scent, but it also means that consuming too many of them may result in curious afflictions of the mind. Awesome. Legion of the Dead. The Legion accepts all. So was told by one of the Legionnaires himself. A dwarf who waited quietly at the entrance to the deep roads for the rest of his units to assemble. They gathered slowly, each equipped with heavy armor and fine weapons, each painted with grim tattoos applied at the funerals the night previous. For that's the nature of the Legion. They are all dead. Any dwarf may join the Legion, so long as he is willing to give up everything he has. The funeral rites are somber. A final goodbye is said to a family and loved ones, and material goods are dispersed to heirs, and last words are said, and it is done. The new Legionnaire marches out into deep roads, never to return. The Legion fights against the Darkspawn to the last, striking one final blow against the monsters that claim so much of their homeland. Many join the Legion to clear the slate. Criminals join to avoid punishment, dishonored join so their houses and families need not suffer on their behalf. The bankrupt join so their steps might be forgiven. A very few join for a last chance of glory, but the Legion takes them too. This group hopes to reach the fabled fortress of Bonamar, once the Legion's home, serves its greatest of paragons. Bonamar is a Bonamar. I don't know why I keep saying it wrong, I think. It's the only place. It's the last great blow against the Dwarven kingdoms, and its recapture would be a glorious signal all of Orzammar. Will I capture it or no? All these warriors will die in deep roads. It is a somber thought, and I know now why the Dwarves say Legion's charge in the battlefield's most frightening sight. They have nothing left to lose. Ah, a song? What the fuck is this? They're pancakes, baby. Search for the true prophet, gloves of diligence. Interesting. Oh, another book. Dwarven Faith. Chandelier is almost never heard in the halls of Orzammar. This is highly surprising for, unlike the elves who are literally abandoned by their gods, or the Vinters who worship dragons, the dwarves have no gods at all. Even the concept of worship is foreign in Orzammar. Instead, the dwarves seem to venerate the stone, a name they give to the earth itself. This seems practical for people living underground. Perhaps a bit unimaginative. For guys to spill mattress, they turn to their ancestors. These ancestors, who are said to have returned to the stone, communicate their wishes to the living via brutal trials by combat, called provings. The ancestors' collective wisdom is maintained by the Shaper, which can apparently store records in the himself. Interesting. Set above the ancestors of living kings are paragons, dwarves who have achieved such greatness they are elevated almost to godhood. These are the great figures holding up the hallway, now leads from the surface. The first glimpse of Orzammar, the outsider see. The blessing the Shaper is going away this white stone. Okay, this is it. Diamond Stone Protector present a new history and memories. Okay, interesting. And one more book. Orzammar Politics. As dangerous as it is to mistake a dwarf's caste, it is far more deadly to mistake his alliances among the noble houses of Orzammar. Everyone in the city is aligned with someone, rather by blood or by word. The nobles do not engage directly in commerce themselves, as the main of the merchant caste, but they do serve as patrons. They invest in shops or in artists' works, and in turn reap a share of the profits as well as measures of credit. Merchants and dwarves alike benefit from the service of a prestigious patron. The power of each house is ever changing. It's usually safe to assume that whichever noble house holds the throne is at the top of the heap, but although that things grow into a tangled mass. Houses allied of one are by marriage, they earn rank and prestige with combatants loyal to them, or from their own bloodlines. When proving, they earn it when artisans they patronize become sought after and well regarded, or when merchants they invest in become successful. The degree of power these achievements confer is so murky, even to the dwarves, that it isn't unusual for nobles to challenge each one another to provings over whose smith forges better belt buckles, whose servants have the best manners. Nor is it the order to find two merchants arguing whose noble patron has won the most acclaim. For the rank of patron is the rank of a client. Nowhere is this more apparent than the assembly, where the deshers, representatives of each noble house, meet. Although the king technically rules Orzammar, kings are elected by the assembly, and so each king must work constantly to maintain support of the deshers. Kings who prove unpopular find the heirs deemed unacceptable to inherit the throne. Power then passes to another house. Hot diggity dang. Is that a lot? Alright. Okay. So, now, we must... Yes, we found there. Okay, so what am I recording at? I am at an hour 20. Do I want to make a break? Okay, we'll keep going. We'll do the next bit of the main story here. So we'll head to the assembly, see what we got here.
And so I shall.
The assembly is in session. Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Sick.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
Okay.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bangalore, Balin's sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
Okay. Okay, so...
Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. grounds. Only Dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in.
Grey Warden.
Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard. Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne.
Is there a way I could break the stalemate?
I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Cailan or Lord Harrowmont, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dúlan Verender, Harrowmont's man, can be found at the Harrowmont estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Baelin's second, is often here in the assembly. I only wish there was more I could do for you.
Okay, well, that was great. Alright, Vartag.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince Cailan. What news do you bring?
You need to get some Blight, man.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
Some way I can help?
My prince is the rightful king, but a disappointing number of lords back the upstart Harrowmont for the throne. If you show your support for Prince Cailan, he might be able to assist with your requests.
Can I talk to Cailan?
You must understand, Harrowmont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Cailan can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Cailan to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
I thought King... Yeah, I thought King
That
Endrin.
hurts worst of all. That Harrowmont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his own son. After that, you understand why Cailan cannot trust the word of a stranger.
I haven't
However
outright read
reputable
that,
stranger might
so it could be. Unless I do.
Harrowmont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party, a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Harrowmont's deception, I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Kind of evidence.
Harrowmont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy. Harrowmont can't possibly grant it to both of them, but they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrowmont gave each of them. Once they see those, they should both reconsider their votes.
Where'd you get the notes?
That's not important. If they ask, say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your treaty.
Is there something you could pour him to?
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation. They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrowmont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
Oh, distant relative?
I guess I can't expect you surfacers to understand the importance of family in Orzammar. The Shaper is biased, and if you want Prince Cailan's help, you'll have to show where your loyalties lie. Will you do it?
Yeah.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous, likes to spend his time at tapsters in the Commons. Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
That seems kind of sus. But you know, politics, am I right? Yeah, let's go talk to Harrowmont's guy also. Oh, what's up?
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dúlan Verender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
Yeah, a treaty, man.
That may be, and that is a terrible risk for the surface. But even if the world would end tomorrow, Lord Harrowmont cannot ignore Cailan today. He cannot afford to trust anyone of unproven loyalties.
I won't say that. How can I prove?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down.
You want to find out why?
That would be enlightening. Though I hope you won't pry too deeply into things they don't wish revealed.
What?
If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion.
Oh.
With your order's reputation, I've no
So
doubt
that's
the ancestors
a
would
bigger
favor your
thing.
arm. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then.
I don't want to start picking
Then I'm afraid
sides.
your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harrowmont cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harrowmont could certainly use you on his side.
Into the proof. That's a bigger political statement than just telling people. I wonder if the Shaper has anything, though. Tell me, Shaper, about these documents. Will the assistant have it?
Disgusting. Someone stole from the
Okay, well, that didn't help. Shaper, you.
Ah, you return, Warden. Is there more you would...
Yeah, look at these papers.
These are Harrowmont lands promised here. But these are not the deals we approved at the Shaperate. Where did you get these?
Yeah,
Have you
let's be honest.
scripted these counterfeits? This is a serious crime. I will have the Ministry of Lands begin an investigation into the Gavorns immediately.
It was forged?
Not entirely. There were 2 promised deals, but their terms differed significantly from what is presented here. It appears the scripter altered the dates and locations of the agreements to make them identical.
Okay. Can you tell me anything about Prince Balin?
The prince consulted me before his father died. He wanted to know about King Bimo, the last king to rule during a blight. I told him Bimo made many changes during his rule. The assembly was even disbanded for a 2-year period. Bimo declared that, in times of war, the warrior caste answered directly to the king, and all voting was suspended. Balin seemed quite interested.
The true related of Harrowmont?
He is a kinsman, yes. If you count to the 6th degree of remove, I am related to every noble lineage still represented in Orzammar. I can even trace my descendant directly to House Sigmund, which lost its tide to the Darkspawn 13 generations ago.
Oh, dang. You get to vote in the next king?
The Shaperate do not vote. We simply record history as it happens.
Do you have a preference, though?
I cannot speak my opinions. History can be changed with a careless word.
Fair enough, respect that. What do you know about Farton? What about, yeah.
The Gavorn family is a minor
Gavorn.
one, founded when a daughter of the Ferender house married down to a warrior caste man. Her brother died, leaving her family heirless. So the assembly granted him a new family name and allowed him to adopt his daughter's children as heirs. Fartag Gavorn is on record asking the assembly to bar Harrowmont from King Endrin's sick room. He is a vocal supporter of Prince Balin.
It's on record asking the bar. Okay, so he was in the sick room.
You are an outsider, Warden, but not outside the law. I hope you will not do anything to challenge the stability of Orzammar.
Okay, so we know they're forgeries. Okay, okay.
Of course.
Okay, so that changes things a little. This is the first time I'm really like doing some investigation. So let's go hit up. Fuck, forgot his name.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the path.
Yeah, but it definitely seems like Balin. Maybe Dace.
What do you want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking about.
Yes, I am Dalen.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting Darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
He will be voting the next king.
Now, was that an attempt to cozen me into revealing my choice, or are you simply making small talk? It's so hard to tell with you surface types. You're all so charmingly direct and artless.
Oh. He's directing out. I know this didn't answer my question.
Yes, I am a member of the Assembly, a Desher. I will be one of 80 nobles of purest blood to pick our sovereign king. If you're asking me where my vote lies, I'm forbidden to tell until the stones are cast.
Oh, I know how I'm That could cause chaos, though. Okay. I'm just reading about. Do I want to head out of here? Okay. We'll cause some chaos.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it. This deal was made on behalf of our entire house. Only my father can revoke it.
Where is he?
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient Tig. It's
Ah.
unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to
Okay.
brave the tunnels to tell him? The Dace family would be in your debt. Thank you. He was searching an old Idukan site. He left me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually, no one is allowed
Okay.
past the front lines. Good luck.
Okay. Interesting.
News of the hour. 3 more clans.
Oh, politics. Alright, dueling.
Do you see how things lie, Warden? Lord Harrowmont cannot trust you unproven, but he welcomes a good faith gesture.
Yeah.
That you spoke to him even after our discussion is not reassuring.
No, it's a 4.
So have you decided to earn my lord's trust, or will you throw your...
I'll enter it.
The arena is located off the commons. Talk to the proving... The key fighters we lost were Guidon and Beisel.
Okay.
You can look for them in the fighters' preparation chambers behind the ring. And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I'm awaiting at Tapster's Tavern off the commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
And so I shall.
Well, I should get the proving opened up anyway, so I can look at all the codex entries there. Oh, that loading screen. That may be why. Once we're done with this first part, I'll cut here. Anything else to say, Adolf?
You have come at a difficult time.
2
Orzammar is
years
ailing for
tomorrow.
want of a king.
By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Branka didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exile. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call up guardsmen.
Who are you?
Believe it? Ogren's barely even wore your caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Who is he?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branka. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
What happened?
All Mino's son said was how unlikely it was that a bunch of smiths would return safely from the deep roads. Which is true. Ancestors preserve us. That's what the warrior caste is for. But Oghren claimed it was an insult to a paragon. Next thing, they're in a duel to first blood to defend Branka's honor. Then Oghren starts screaming and runs him through.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Who's Oghren? Why does Oghren care so much?
Excuse me. Even if she took their entire house into the deep roads and abandoned him.
Was married?
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Oghren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
I brought her to deep roads.
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked to found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
I should compare on.
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the Smith caste increase their output by nearly a third. Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon. They moved Branka, Oghren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
What are you guys talking about?
It's been 2 years since Branka left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Oghren wants to keep risking lives searching.
I should leave.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Oghren was at it again.
Okay.
Of course.
So let's get a move on. I guess we'll hit the proving now, since it's the closest. See what happens. Oh God, please. Hello.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection? It's not easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Jarvia is not happy with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding back.
Well, well, well. Let's kill some thugs, shall we?
As you desire.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well. Looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Take a good look, man.
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Yeah. Bitches. Your
ancestors bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
You got a grind store?
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford. I assure you.
What do we have? Oh yes, potions. Let's go. Give me that shit. Alright, well, alright, sick. I'm gone. Alright, proving we go.
I will never get over how quiet you are.
It took me years and years to learn, and even then I'm not the best at it.
So you didn't sneak around when spying?
We all had different ways of doing things. Some preferred not to be seen at all, to cloak themselves in shadow and darkness. I realized that it is not such a bad thing to be seen, as long as you do not stand out and are quickly forgotten. I specialized in blending in, not drawing attention and looking like I had every right to be there. It is invisibility, but of another kind.
Ah, yes, but I heard you often seduced your targets.
Okay, I'll say.
They'd remember you.
Not if they died.
Oh.
Dying while in the company of a lovely seductress. Tell me that isn't a good death.
I don't know if I should take you seriously. But you scare me sometimes.
Nice. Well, you know what? I just won't die through sex. That's my plan. Just have an awesome sex, though. That's what we live for. Now in a game, so many loading screens, I know. Well, I just need you to do that, then I can close you and reset it. So are these doors still? Oh, they are open now. Well, not talk to the Proving Master yet. I'll get these things though. The Proving. Files at Durham in the 23rd year of the reign of King Ragnan Adukan, the old man in the servant cast was accused of stealing a sapphire ring from his employer, Lord Dace. The servant was stripped of his position, and he and his family thrown to the streets. Soon after, the servant died. The son of this great servant challenged Lord Dace to a proving. Claiming that his father had been the victim of cruel injustice, and the ancestor bearing witness. Lord Dace had no choice but to accept. On the sacred stone, the proving ground, the little man faced the servant boy. Lord Dace carried a sword crafted from his own hand, and was clad in his great-grandfather's armor. The servant boy had neither armor nor weapon. When the battle began, the boy fought like a whole pack of Aryan deep stars, flinging himself upon the Star Lord, wrenching the sword from his hand, and prying at his armor with his bare fingers. The boy knocked Lord Dace to the ground and beat him till the Lord begged for mercy. The boy and his family were reinstated to place in the Dace household, and the virtue of the boy's father was not questioned again. The ancestors had spoken. No one questioned their word. Procedure. Are your concerns? Oh. Okay, we read that. Read that. Read that. So agree that no risk procedure. No, wait, no, I read that. Temporary consideration should not infer composed lightly. The Assembly feels that efforts to maintain the sanctity of the proving have faltered. This is a gentleman's contest where future generals and respective veterans display their skills. It is intended to be inspiring, and by the lower caste while others lead, we acknowledge the usefulness of a forum for settling upon our debts and concede that the occasional defeat of the noble can serve as appeasement. For it is by a peer, and the contest is properly adjudicated. Extending this practice to the lower caste would prove a dangerous barbaric precedent. We have already seen the interception that unauthorized fire can cause. The recent brand incident. Someone's disputes courage. Interesting. Who are you?
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until after the fight.
Who are you?
This is a private area. Combatants only.
I am now a combatant. You have a chest up here, girl.
Guards, remove this intruder.
Okay. Can't get in there. Can't go there. That's to the north side. Russian.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate before my fight.
Gwendolyn. Or Dranak Folly.
You looking at something?
Of course.
Yes. I actually am. Means I'm dealing with the Grey Ordens.
Don't take it personally. Hanashan's a member of the Silent Sisters. She doesn't talk to anyone.
What are Silent Sisters?
They're an order of female warriors, founded by Astith the Grey, a woman of the warrior caste who first fought for women's right to be soldiers. When no one listened to her words, Astith cut out her tongue and dedicated herself to training until she won a grand proving bare-handed. The women who joined her order cut out their tongues in her honor.
Who are you?
I am Ferinden. I serve as Hanashan's trainer and translator. As a silent sister, Hanashan cut out her tongue like the ancient paragon, Astith the Grey. As you might imagine, she requires my services for more mundane tasks.
So are you two on?
The Silent Sisters support the sitting king. They are loyal servants to the Idukans.
Idukans. They both are straps. Oh my god. Ah, yeah.
Then you have lost. Even in the ring, every man and woman brings an army if people support them. But she who fights without cause is only training.
Okay.
As you
What's
desire.
here? Nope.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Yeah, mine.
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. Your battles will be hard won.
Who am I phasing? What do I get for
The
it?
younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time. But this isn't about money. It's about skill and the chance to show it.
Yeah, then let's...
We've got some young fighters ready to go. This will be difficult, I assure you.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm just here. Got a cold, bitch. Oh my god, Alice. Alice got messed up. How did this happen? Ow. I'm fine. Heck yeah.
Good job, Will. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want to go again. The younger houses are interested in... We give small payouts.
Okay.
Maybe a...
Let's do a save. That, I got 12 bucks. 12 silvers.
Ready for some unofficial... We've got some...
Oh, bad idea. Okay. Champion proving fighter. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Should have waited for the health to regain. No. Music's getting loud. Music's getting loud. Okay. Let's regain our stuff. I didn't even notice my health was so low.
Ready for some... We've...
Oh, he's... Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, he got friendly fire.
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. I'll be here.
Sick. Alistair took some hits, but that's fine. Alright, let's go again.
Ready for some... We've got some young...
Oh, not yet. Oh, I gotta get see. Oh, what is this? Damn, Alistair is getting his ass though. Why am I missing?
Good job, Warden. You've earned... Oh.
Let's get the heels up again. Get on. Okay, good to go. Secondary weapon.
Ready for some unofficial...
And rabbit also go that way. Holy shit, I was just biffed it. Oh my god. Let's get back here. Oh god, this fucker. Thank you. Oh, Morgan went down also.
Taught our fighters some valuable lessons. It'll take some time before they are ready to challenge you. Take this, with my thanks.
Codex updated. There are clear signs this ring was made in the Imperium. It's covered in dragon motifs. For one thing, it gives anyone who wears it a slightly uneasy feeling. For another, beyond that, there's really little about it. Words of House. Ivo took this ring in the Blessed Age from the hand of a madman, a surfacer mage, went water to the underground, and attacked Leon Myers in Orzammar. The ring changed hands many times until its history lost, and its words no longer remember how it ever come into their lands. Spirit damage. Don't use it, but improves blood magic. Yeah. Surveyor, do I want... Yes. What do I have on? Willpower magic. Alright, you, Gwendon.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
You want the fighters?
Was. Name's Guidon. I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today.
Why'd you resign?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source Lord Harriman's already given up the throne.
What?
Cailan called this whole proving to let his lordship save face when he concedes.
Well, I don't understand.
It lets Harriman save face by bowing to the ancestors' decision when he loses. But how do you think it looks for the men who support him? I'd back Harriman as he asked, but if he's giving up, I won't sacrifice my family so he can retire with dignity.
I'm gonna tell you that it's lying.
Oh? And
We
where
know
did
that.
you hear this that's more reliable than a member of the Assembly?
Don't... Yeah.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without consulting Doolan. He's always been his top man. Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to stay out of these noble politics. If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own
Everybody's lying.
gain, I'll...
But Balin appears to be lying more. Yeah, go back and prove knocks some
Maybe
heads,
I
man.
will at that.
Menacing. Hell yeah, I am. It's great. I only have this and this activated. I still have a bunch of shit. Wait. Common magic up.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep
I
harassing
didn't
me?
even talk to you. I never seen you before.
Nor I
man.
you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for.
Who? Who do you think I'm working for?
So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind.
Everyone's hurt that his own cousin walked on him. Yeah,
I
why are you
know
not
it's my
fighting?
cousin, and I don't mean anything personal. Just tell Doolan, tell him I sprained my wrist. I'm going to sit this out.
Sound like someone
It's
threatening
not
you, man.
that simple. I'm a good man. I try to live by the Paragon's examples, but it's not always easy. I've done things I'm not proud of. This will just be another addition to the list.
He's not proud of? Yeah, somebody blackmailing you.
Look, it's just when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Revelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly stop seeing each other.
Being blackmailed? Spit it out, man.
Balin's fighter Miaja showed me love letters they have, from Revelka to me. If I fight, they'll expose us.
Get those letters back.
Do that? I don't know how to thank you.
Okay,
I
so
know it's my
Balin's
own
definitely
fault, but
using
I'd have married her
subterfuge.
if I could. Balin's
Shaper
fighter
proved
Miaja
that
has the
Harriman
letters. If
had
you
two
make sure
deals
she
that
never
were
shows them to
different,
anyone,
but yes, deals.
I'll fight for Harriman again. But you need to find them quickly. Registrations close once the first bout starts.
But then it seems like Harriman's guys is like, hey, our dudes backed out, find out why. You. Ho ho.
This area is off limits. Combatants only.
You've been threatening Harriman
Is
fighters.
that an accusation? It's illegal to threaten proving fighters outside the ring.
Ah,
Not
threat.
helping them keep their dirty secrets, though. That's another story.
Let's see those
I
letters.
bet you would.
Just tell Basil Harriman to fight.
Then you'll see them. On the front page of a broadsheet.
Come on, Luke John. We have a fight to prepare for.
Alright, Liliana.
You need me?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Hell yeah. Liliana again. Love letters. Sick. Easy as pie, suckers. So now they don't get the letters, they can't prove it.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't found anything.
I'm not helping you. I got the letters.
Where did you get those? No. I don't want to know. Just thank you. I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
I'm still token of gratitude is in
If
order.
you can keep those letters from the public eye, I would gladly gift you with a finder's fee. Say, 10 sovereigns?
I'll take 15.
I certainly can't argue with that logic. Here you are. Now pardon me, there's little time left to rejoin the proving. Thank you again, friend.
Let's go. Making bank. Now I guess we join the proving.
Aha, you're back. Did you wish to fight in the proving today?
Hear more about who's fighting.
Well, with politics what they are, many combatants are dedicating their fights to either Prince Cailan or Lord Harrowmont. Mostly Cailan.
Okay.
It's a regular parade of past winners out there. Piotr Naidukan always leads a battle unit. He's the prince's cousin. Miaja and Lukejan are twins from the warrior caste.
Yeah.
They fight together, put on a good show. They'll all be in their chambers if you want to talk.
I'll face Harrowmont
Well,
champion.
that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
Cailan the Grey Wardens.
We'll just call you Grey Warden,
Okay.
seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
I'll be fighting.
Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right to earn his battle status 2 years early. Are you ready to start?
Ready and eager.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though. This is your last chance to make preparations or meet the competition. Once the fights begin, there are no new additions to the roster. All withdrawals are treated as losses
Okay.
and a sign of the ancestors' disfavor. Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are behind the ring.
Let's fight.
Go down to the ring, then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. First up is Suwern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Cailan. Opposing him, in Lord Harrowmont's name, is a member of the famed Grey
Look at
Wardens.
these doors in the background. Oh my god.
In the name of House Idukan and our future King Cailan.
You are
First
me.
warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Oh, gold, bitch. Lightning, bitch. Dark Sustenance, let's go! Ah, resistant, eh?
The winner is the Grey Warden!
Let's go.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Suwern is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Increase rest.
Very well.
Okay, I am recovered, but I would also like to save.
Good, you're back. The crowd is eager
Yes,
to see
yes,
another
yes.
victory.
I'm ready to
Go
give
down
it
to
to
the
them.
ring, then. This is a glory proving. This round, Harrowmont's champion takes on the
Oh, why
notorious
is it 2-on-1?
duo.
What is this?
The warrior caste twin terrors now fighting for Prince Cailan, Miaja and Lukejan.
May the stone honor you.
You fall. First warrior to fall
Let's
is
go.
vanquished. Fight!
This is... Oh, I can hear that. Okay, you. Wrist pulling a Tempest. Shit. Oh, fuck me. Up. About to get stunned. Oh, I was lucky. come on. Get lightning. There we go. Now I just gotta casually miss. Ow. My ass. Oh. Come on. Oh, come on. Please. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. There we go. Finally.
The winner is the Grey Warden! Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Choose the rest.
Good, you're back. The crowd is eager to...
I'm ready to go to them.
This Paramount's champion has held the field so far. But how will he do against one of the legendary Silent Sisters? We'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan,
Oh, it's a big sword.
who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue. And to our Prince Balin by fighting in his name. First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Oh man.
Fight!
Gonna cold you, bitch. Okay, well, that was... You more! Go. Finally, some hits.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
Yeah.
Paramount will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Do a save.
Good, you're back.
Good, you're back.
Crowd is eager. Go down. This round is paired combat.
Okay.
Just as Kiakshet fought as King Bloodwick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none. Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice. What will he do today, lords and ladies? And will it win the day for Prince Balin? Grey Warden, choose your second, for you face Wojek Ivo and Valans.
Alistair, choose Morgan, Liliana. Liliana does have the wolf, but she goes down. Alistair is a tank. Alistair.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Oh, that's convenient. How am I missing? Oh, nice going, Alistair.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
I'm so red. My eyes.
Wojek Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden. Paramount picked wisely. Are you ready for your next opponent?
There's still more?
Very well.
They're still going. Alright, do a save. We know how this works.
The crowd is... Go down to the ring then. This, only 2 warriors remain.
Right.
Fighting for his royal cousin Balin.
What the fuck is that?
Dukin has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for
what
all
happened in their
who
eyes?
the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Iduken.
Shut up, fight,
Last
bro.
one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Alright, I got the squad. Ooh. Oh, Alistair, let's not die. What? Oh, Rabbit's dead. There we go. Oh, even better. Perfect.
The winner is the Grey Warden. Congratulations!
Woo!
You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Harrowmont.
It was an honor.
Through this day, we affirm the friendship between our city and your order.
Sick.
You showed them. The ancestors are smiling on Lord Harrowmont today.
Let's go. Woo woo woo. Man, we're so good, guys.
That was an excellent showing.
Okay. Okay.
I can't believe it. The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet.
That's what they do. That's what they do to me. I'm just that great. Always trust the first task. Oh, so I can't. Okay, I'm locked in to Harrowmont then. Okay. That's fine. Where am I going?
Your
That's
mother
just
is
having.
Flemeth, a witch of the Gugari Wars. They also say that washing your feet in winter makes you catch cold in the head, but we all know that is not true. But
Damn.
sometimes they are right. And they are right in this.
You know there's stories about him.
Of course. You think my mother would let me go without telling me all the stories of her youth?
My mother told me stories too. She was the one who kindled my love of the old tales and legends.
My mother's stories curdled my blood and haunted my dreams. No little girl wants to hear about the wilder men her mother took to her bed, using them until they were spent, then killing them.
What?
No little girl wants to be told that this is also expected of her once she comes of age.
I see.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Alright, Burkle.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
Agreed.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our first service.
I don't know if I want to. I think it'll be fine, man. Alright, tavern.
Of course.
Henley, Nevin. Yes, I can't.
I wasn't expecting you back. I guess you realize this. I doubt either candidate has been outside the.
Okay, yeah,
Balin's
can't
brilliant,
tell.
I'll give him that.
Well, that's fine. Oh, Ogren's here.
What do you want? Hey, I heard about you. Grey Warden, coming from the surface. Great crisis in the world. People are saying how you've thrown yourself on Harrowmont's wagon train. I figured you'd be the one, you know, who could help me find Branka. But I guess you're just like all the rest.
All the rest?
Power-hungry Deep Lords. The only real concern they have is whose ass gets the throne. You don't have to play dumb, Warden. Their lackeys only come to me when they want something. Well, if you want the secrets of a paragon, do the work and find her.
She paragon?
City's only living paragon, and she's been lost in the deep roads for 2 years. 2 years, and no one's raised a bleeding army to go look for her. What's it matter to you, huh? You trying to find out her secrets? That what Harrowmont sent you here for? I know he's been poking around, trying to find things out about her, what she was looking for. Won't tell me spit, though. He wants it for himself, right? A little blessing from the Ancients' technology, and he's assured the throne. Is that it?
What are you talking about?
You are looking for it. Of course, that's all anyone cares about. Well, sod off and sod your mother, too. I need a bleeding drink. You keep on your errands. Until your boss really commits to looking, you're getting nothing but smoke out of old Ogren.
Okay. Dueling.
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the Proving was nothing short of amazing. I must thank you for bringing both Baisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Lead the way.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
As you desire.
Okay, Harrowmont, what you got?
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyral Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Endrin's throne.
I would Endrin for you.
You may not know the story, but Balin is
I do know
actually
that.
the youngest of 3. Endrin's eldest, Trian, was murdered in the Deep Roads not a year ago.
Okay.
His middle son was found standing over the body and was exiled. But I've always found it suspicious that Balin knew just where to look. Endrin loved his sons too much to voice such suspicions. But he knew Balin's only interest in ruling was to further his own power.
You know, this man you planned. So
Balin
you planned
resents
that.
me because I did not believe his setup. I wanted a full investigation, a trial, not this knee-jerk reaction. It speaks poorly of Balin that Endrin himself was the first to think that he should not be trusted.
Bear King?
I have never sought the throne. My role was to serve Endrin, first as his advisor, then as an elected Desher in the Assembly. Harrowmont has never been king, and I always assumed Trian would rule after his father. But both Endrin and my colleagues have asked me to step up, and I will not back down when Orzammar needs me.
Pride King. Yeah.
The Assembly represents the voices of the wisest, most noble families. While we need a single king to preside over important functions and lead us in battle, the Assembly better represents all in Orzammar.
Well, I'm going to report against Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace. So a Blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
Mm-hmm. I heard of it. Take them out. Yeah.
Glad you're so eager. If you help me shut her down, we can show the Assembly I am the right king to defend Orzammar. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no one lives but castless and criminals. If you would help me in this, it would show the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
I'll go right now.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Well, that's that. So with that, people, I'm going to save and call it an episode because it's going on for a bit. But reluctant supporting Harrowmont for right now. I know down the road we can change that later, but currently between the two, Harrowmont seems more stand-up, at least. Anywho, I hope you're all enjoying. With that, I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Peace.